Are you bothered by a particular problem, challenge, situation in your community, industry, or career? Do you have an idea solution to the problem, situation, and challenge? Share your idea with us in 5 minutes. You need not know how to bring the idea to reality. Just share with us. Someone might pick up your idea now in some years to come and move or run with it, or might have the know how to your idea solution. They can then use it to make our community a better place. We are Ngraffi Sengse. Call us now and share. 699 444 555 695 614 947. Ngraffi Sengse, brought to you by Ngraffi Fine Arts Incorporated, Lanjo Coaching, New Breed Africa Foundation, UIG Incorporated, Codatix, Sheepy's Diary, Mottanni Incorporated, Hilltop Music Academy, Global Action for Community Development, Sound Engineer, Ringway Charles. This is Stanley Hour, Ngraffi Pikin. Now Ngraffi Sengse this, make we check sense, all we wise. Ngraffi Sengse, giving voice to community challenges and idea solutions now and in the future. Today, our guest pleads for anonymity. He is going to be handling the challenge that we face in Cameroon, especially the entertainment industry, when it comes to distributing their products, distributing and making money off their products. You're welcome, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So I think I had a conversation some time back with a friend. We were just talking about how we could distribute multimedia content in Cameroon and think about building some sort of a hardware service that is connected to the satellite satellite TV distributors. For example, you have a Canada cable that comes to your house, but then it's plugged to a device behind your TV, and then that device is owned by a company that has that device can be able to stream local content, but you have to do it over a satellite internet. Yes, a satellite TV network in the country. But then you're plugging yourself. Now you don't need to. You just need to have a partnership with them. Given that they have distribution already, you have a partnership with them. Your device plugs into your device behind the TV. But the reason is because you want to distribute local content over that. So they have to look for a way to distribute local content offline instead of using the online method, because the online is going to put a lot of restrictions and it's going to make it expensive. Because first of all, you have to buy internet, then you buy the movie. That puts a lot of challenge. But if somebody has a device, which probably they buy that device 10,000 francs, and they can continuously always have local content, not just movies, but music, comedy, but local multimedia content, where even the people in rural areas can be able to local content given to them. They can consume local content. That way it's easier for now. The industry gets bigger and the industry can make more money because those people now become famous all over. But sometimes it's even difficult for companies to use our local talent for adverts and marketing, because they really don't have audience. Because their audience is located only to the internet audience. But if you have to go out of the internet audience, you have to find a way, because our internet penetration is still very low and our internet is still very expensive. So we have to find a way to build some sort of an offline distribution channel for our movie industry.
So the last time we were discussing, we were talking about having like distributors that you do movies. They can buy the distributing rights, then produce those, maybe a hardware or maybe, as you say, something that can be used to distribute that movie offline, that can help now reach those suburbs. Can you explain that idea, that the idea of you doing your movie, then you can be able to sell it to a distributor, or you say, okay, let's strike a deal. I will get this percentage of this amount of this distribution that you do, or something like that.
Normally that's still the way that movie is being distributed across the world. So when a producer produces a movie, they go to licensed distributors. For example, Netflix will buy a movie from a company that has done the movie, and they are part of their licensed distributor to distribute it over their Netflix platform. It's the same thing. I will also still take the example of Iroko in Nigeria. When they started, what they did was that they had distributors across Nigeria. So it was, think about mobile money kiosks, but this kiosk, you already have guys who distribute sounds by the roadside.
Yeah.
So think about distribution network like those kind of mobile money kiosks. That you just go there. Let's say it was the flash. You give your flash. You want this movie. They tell you, okay, this is the price for this. This is the price for this. This is the price for this. You pay. You collect the movie in the flash, and then you go home. You plug probably your TV, your laptop or whatever, and you watch the movie. So that's just the idea of having licensed distributors. Now you can have those distributors in different plethora. For example, mobile money has the super agent and you have the normal agent.
True.
So you can have somebody who buys the license direct from the movie producer, and then still have other small distributors down that he sub distributes to. So you can have like a regional distributor, and then you have a national distributor.
Then you have divisional distributors.
You have divisional distributors and things like that. You can still, it just depends on how the business structure will look like, but that would depend on them if they want to pursue a business idea like that. Yeah.
They're just making sure that the local person without using the internet, because our internet penetration is quite low and our internet is still very expensive.
And that way it also helps them to fight piracy, because they will control distribution, they will control content, because that's another way that Nigeria used to fight piracy on their content and things like that. These days Nigeria has a kind of distribution. Now Nigerians mostly, because we don't have the movie channels that you can sell your movies to.
True.
So now these days Nigerians sell their movies directly to movie channels and things like that. People don't produce CDs anymore and things like that. So you hardly hear about piracy and things like that in the movie industry. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is our guest was giving his ideas, as he said, his personal convictions from observations he has observed the entertainment industry on how they can better distribute their content and how they can better make money off their content. All right, before we end the show, let's get a word from one of our supporters. Now, what you look at for your community, they vex you plenty. Come tell me, and then tell me thing when you check say we fit do am for fix up. No bother for thing how we go do am. Just share with me. Share up with me for just 5 minutes. Call me Naso 699-444-555 695-614-947. Ngraffi Sengse, brought to you by Ngraffi Fine Arts Incorporated, Lanjo Coaching, New Breed Africa Foundation, UIG Incorporated, Codatix, Sheepy's Diary, Mottanni Incorporated, Hilltop Music Academy, Global Action for Community Development, Sound Engineer, Ring Charles. Thank you very much. See you next Friday for another episode.
Gracias mucho.